channel Kanu Sir, and I'm your teacher Pawan Kanu. And today I have come with a new topic, and today's topic is to solve all the types of numerical problems related to force and gravitation, or mostly the gravitation, which normally comes for grade 10 students. So here I have wrote down a first question. The first question is mass of the moon is 7.2 10 to the power 22 kilograms and radius is 1.7 into 10 to the power kilograms. What is its acceleration due to gravity? It means we are requested to find acceleration due to gravity, but acceleration due to gravity of the moon. So we can write gravity of the moon. Calculate. Also we have to calculate the weight of an object having mass 80 kg on the moon. So we'll write the given terms here. Here for the first topic, term will be mass of the moon, and so we'll write capital M 7.2 into 10 to the power 22 kilograms, and the radius of the moon R is equals to 1.7 into 10 to the power 3 kilometer. And most of the times whenever you solve the numerical problems in science, then you have to take care of the SI units. So the SI unit of length is meter, not kilometer. So you have to change kilometer into the meter form. So you will change 1.7 into 10 to the power 3, and 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters, and hence 1000 meter means there is 3 times more 0. So 1.7 into 10 to the power 3 plus 3, there will be 6 meter. Therefore R. Or what is asked here? Just acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity of the moon. So we can denote small g m is equals to what? Also we are asked to calculate the weight of an object having mass 80. So mass of an object So it is the smaller mass of the object. So we will write small m is equals to 80 kilograms. Now we have to use a formula, and which formula will be better applicable for this question? Let us check here. So we have studied some formulas like F equal to gmm upon r square, and also we have got another formula, small g is equals to gm upon r square. So at what condition we shall use this or that? So you can understand this formula is almost similar to that of the same second formula, because here the force is asked, or you can understand weight is asked, but here acceleration due to gravity. So I have explained in the previous video that we can cancel out the masses of object from the both sides, and we'll get acceleration due to gravity is equals to capital G capital M, which is gravitational constant, mass of the heavenly object, and square of the radius of that heavenly object. Small g is equals to gm upon r square, or g is equals to capital G. You must remember the value of g always, that is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 into mass of the moon is 7.2 into 10 to the power 22 divided by r, that is 1.7 into 10 to the power 6 in meters and whole square, or g is equals to. Now while solving this complex type of multiplication, I will suggest you to separate the terms in one form, like you can write 6.67 into 7.2 in one side, and the 10 to the power, this power of 10s can be kept to the next side, like 10 to the power minus 11 plus 22. By the law of indices, if the bases are same, we can add the powers, or you can add the indices of the power of the 10, and the same way 1.7 into 10 to the power whole square, you can use your calculator and just do the square of 1.7 you will get 2.89 into 10 to the power 6. It means directly you can multiply the indices. 6 times 2 is 12, 10 to the power 12. Now I will do here. We can continue, or G is equals to 6.67 into 7.2. You can multiply 6.67 into 7.2. You will get 48.024 into 10 to the power minus 11 plus 22 will be equals to plus 11 divided by 2.89 into 10 to the power 12, or G is equals to, now you can simply divide these two numbers separately in your calculator. 48.024 divided by 2.89, you will get 16.6173 into 10 to the power 11, and this plus 12 will go upward to the numerator. It will become minus 12, or G is equals to 16.6173 into 10 to the power minus 1, and this minus 1 denotes that the point or the decimal term will go one step ahead. So it becomes 1.6617, and the unit is meter per second square. So what is asked? What is its acceleration due to gravity? So the acceleration due to gravity of the moon is 1.6617 meter per second square, and the next question is to find the weight of an object. So weight of an object is equals to mass into gravity on the moon, or weight is equals to mass of an object is 80 kg, or kilograms into gravity 1.6617. So we'll multiply times 60, and hence the weight of an object on the moon is equals to 997.03 newtons. So still you have to write one more point, the conclusion. So what is its acceleration due to gravity? Therefore its acceleration due to gravity is 1.6617 meter per second square, and the weight of an object is 997.0903 newtons. So in this way we solve this question, and in the next question I will give you different type of question to solve. So now let us go for question number 2. In question number 2, here the question is almost similar than the question number 1, but something is different, that is height above the earth. So in the previous question we solved the questions of moon, but now here the meaning is almost same, but just in place of moon there is earth. And let us read the question first here. Acceleration, we have to calculate the acceleration due to gravity of 3600 km above the earth, and mass of the earth is 6 into 10 to the power 24 kilogram, and the radius is 6400 km. So first we will write the given topics here. So mass of the earth is noted down here, and the distance above the earth is also noted down and converted into meter, because the SI unit of length is meter, so we have to change kilometer into meters here, and the radius of the earth is 6400, and the same process we have converted 3600 in kilometer by into meters. In the same process we have to change 6400 kilometer into 64 into times 10 to the power 5 meter. And now what is asked? The acceleration due to gravity. So the formula is Gm upon r plus h whole square. But how this formula has come? Let us see here. First, there is a diagram of earth, diagram here, and E, the radius of the earth up to here, up to the surface of the earth is r, and there is some object which is far from the earth, and the distance of the object from the surface of the earth is 3600, and the radius of the earth is 6400 kilometers plus 3600 kilometers. That is why we know by Newton's universal law of gravitation, the force of attraction between any two objects is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. So the distance between the object and the center of the earth is in total 6400 plus 3600. So we have to do total, and hence that is R plus H, or gravity is equals to capital G is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. Mass of the earth is 6 into 10 to the power 24 divided by radius of the earth is 36 into 10 to the power 5 plus radius or the distance from the, I just wrote different opposite, 64 into 10 to the power 5 and 36 into 10 to the power 5 is the distance above the surface of the earth, and whole square, or gravity G is equals to, same as before, separate the numbers in one corner or the basis of 10 to one corner, 6.67 into 6, 40.02, and 10 to the power minus 11 plus 24. Similarly, 64. Now, here you must understand 64 into 10 to the power 5, 36 into 10 to the power 5, 10 to the power 5 and 10 to the power 5 are same. So we can add 64 plus 36 will get 100 into 10 to the power 5 to the whole square, or G is equals to 40.02 into 10 to the power 13. 24 minus 11 gives 13, and 100 square, or simply 10 to the power 5 plus 2 becomes 10 to the power 7 whole square. It means G is equals to 40.02 into 10 to the power 13, and 7 times 2 will be 14, and when it goes up it becomes minus 14, or G is equals to 40.02 into 10 to the power minus 1. And because again like in the previous question, there is one chances for the decimal to go one step forward, and the value of G becomes 4.002 meter per second square. And as per the question, the acceleration due to gravity on the object will be 4.002. So I hope you might have understood this figure properly. If you haven't, then you can go back, you can do the video backward and see again the question, how I have solved this question here. Now after this question, the next question is question number 3. So for that, let us do question number 3. In question number 3, here the topic is little bit different than the previous two questions. The height of Mount Everest is given 8,848 meters, the highest peak of the world, which lies in our country, Nepal. So this Everest, Mount Everest, its height is 8,848 meters. It is asked to calculate the acceleration due to gravity at the top of the Mount Everest. So one who climbs up to the Mount Everest, the acceleration due to gravity at the top of the Mount Everest by the earth is less in comparison to the acceleration due to gravity of the earth at the surface of the earth, on the surface of the earth. So if acceleration due to gravity at the base it means, let us figure out, this is the earth and this is the radius of the earth, and for an example this is the Mount Everest, roughly Mount Everest. So the height of Mount Everest is 8,848 meters, And the acceleration due to gravity at the base, means on the surface of the earth, is g is equals to something that is given 9.83, and we are suggested to ask the gravity at the top is equals to how much. So we have got the same formula, that is g is equals to gm upon r square. But like in the question number 2, when the height increases, then the formula of g becomes gm upon r plus h whole square. This h is the height of the Mount Everest now. So first we'll take the normal formula for the purpose of base. Value of g is 9.83 because it is the acceleration due to gravity at the base, and g and m will not write the value of capital G and m to make the solution easier here, and value of r is here, it is not given to us, so we will also not write the value of r now. Just we have got one equation type of question, but what is changeable here? The radius of the earth in the formula is being changed. Here once is r and next time is r plus h. So we'll write 9.83 into r square is equals to gm, equation number 1. Again, for the second case, for the acceleration due to gravity at the top of a Mount Everest, we'll write acceleration due to gravity T is equals to gm upon r plus h whole square, or g into r plus h whole square is equals to gm, equation number 2. Now we come to know value of gm is 9.3 times r square, and also the value of gm is g into r plus h whole square. From equation 1 and equation 2, we can equate the value of gm, that is 9.83 into r square and g into r plus h whole square. I hope you have understood up to here. I am going to erase here on the figure shown on the board. After this, I will write here, or 9.83 into r square is equals to g times r plus h whole square. And one more thing, you must know the radius of the earth and the mass of the earth. You must memorize it very clearly. The mass of the earth is 6 into 10 to the power 24 kilograms, and the radius of the earth is 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 meters. So we can put the value of r, then value of r will be r. Okay, let us adjust the formulas first. R plus h and both whole square is equals to g, or you can change the position. You can keep the right hand side to the left hand and left hand side values to the right hand side. 9.83 into 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 upon here 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 plus 8848 whole square, or g is equals to 9.83 into 6.4 whole square. Just check here, 6.4 into 6.4, 40.96 into 10 to the power 6 times 2 is 10 to the power 12. But there is a problem, there is plus sign, so first we have to solve them. 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 and plus 8848. So we'll get 6.4 in 8848 into 10 to the power 6 whole square. This square will be still the same for the denominator value, or g is equals to, you can multiply 9.83 into 40.96, you will get 402.6368 into 10 to the power 12 upon the number will be squared here 6.408848 square. You will get 41.0733369 into 10 to the power 6 times 2 will be 10 to the power 12. And here is the interesting point, 10 to the power 12 and 10 to the power 12 will be divided to each other, and finally we can get the value of g, that is 402.6368 divided by 41.0733369, and the value will be 9.8028 meter per second square. So in fact, when we go climb up to the top of a Mount Everest, then there will be not so much difference in the acceleration due to gravity, but we can compare, there will be some amount of difference, that is previously it was 9.83, it means 0.03, and here is 9.8, 9.83, 9.8. So 0.03 meter per second square amount of acceleration due to gravity will be less when we climb up to the Mount Everest. Here is the solution of this question, and if you have some other different type of questions related gravitation which you cannot solve, you are requested to put your question in my email, send them in my email, and I will try my best to solve your question. Whether it is really difficult or easy, let us see here. And if you really find helpful, so please like the video, share the video among your friends, and don't forget to subscribe the channel if you are new for the channel. So till then, keep practicing, keep learning. Bye.